Hello and welcome back to another episode of Websies, a series where I try to get some web app going. It's all about having something that allows me to organize and visualize and show katas. So in the last session, we have set up this this Yeoman scaffolding, which has everything, and it seemed to be working so far, except for the tiny little thing that image min is not working. I don't think it's particularly important. And there is a fix for it already, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, wait. That might actually be a hint on how to use it, right? That's the one. Oh, wait. I was there already. Let's see. Thanks. That was fast. I'm preparing for image min. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Yeah, so that's, I guess, how it's going to happen. Awesome. How can he be so fast? I mean, it was literally done like 5 minutes in. And yeah. So in the meanwhile, I think I can live without, because I don't have to build anything. The serving worked well, I believe. So let's see how that is. Grunt serve, yeah, it should just work. And there we go. Cool. So the goal for this session, I guess, splendid, I like to click this button for some reason, would be to adjust this template to do something for me. So there are a few things I'd like to do. I would like to have a list of katas that people can choose from. And this list I will probably just drop into a JSON document. And yeah, let's see where I could put this. App, views, yeah. So the whole idea is I will just list it and maybe change the index a little bit to reflect that step by step. First of all, I would need some sort of data set, I guess. And I wonder, I could load a JSON file, but I could also just put it into JavaScript, right? Have a service that initializes the data. So let's do that. There's scripts, controllers. All right. I think the common thing is to have one directory for each thing. So I want to have services. And in here, I think I want to have a data provider or something. So what about, how do I call it? katas.js. Looks good. So how do they do it? Let's look at app.js. Okay, use strict, fine. Shall do. Anything else? Okay, so here it sets up the route provider. So config, these are called just once, and you can inject stuff, basically. That's how that works. And yeah, so for now I will need this Angular. I think I should have Angular, right? So I can say Angular. No is there auto completion? No, not really. Or is there? No. Yeah, I think this is a service. And it's the kata service. And for now, I don't think I need anything here. All I have to do is return data, maybe? How does it work? Yeah, we will see, right? So I'd like to have, or to return an object here that contains some data about, or some information about katas, maybe a list of things, a list of objects. So that's one of them. And I guess we have a name, which is kata 1 for now. I didn't even choose any. And that's already a start, I guess. Oh yeah, and I would like to, extra quotes for key, right? We don't need that. That's one of the reason. Oh, missing semicolon, still hates things, missing, okay. Probably I have to put this here to make it work. Oops. Is this better now? A little bit. Requires trailing comma. Oh, like that. Nice. Semicolon. Thank you very much. Maybe, do I have some beautify? Some beautifier? Beautify. Yeah, like this. Let's do it like that. So it's Control-Alt-B here. Let's uglify it. And now beautify it. Huh, interesting. So it doesn't go, it respects your white space, but besides that, it beautifies everything. Okay, so that's a good start, I guess. Oh, whoa. Illegal space before closing bracket. No, like this. Requires space after comma, and now it's illegal space before closing bracket. Amazing. So you can't get it right, I guess. Yeah, I'm wondering, should I just disable JSCS? Or can I fix this? So it wants a comma there, and it wants a space after comma, but it really doesn't like any of this. Yeah, well, terrible. So funny. Why do I run into this? Just 3 lines in and I already have trouble with the linter. Okay, I will just let him bark. I don't care. Okay, so I should have something now. Services don't need anything, right? I just return a service object that people can then use. Maybe I want to return an object. You know, let's do it differently. Let's have a list of katas, and then we can return we can return an object that provides these katas, like so. And that is that. And then we can extend it and maybe provide some, I don't know, some means to improve it. Oh, and there is some news on. There's some news on the issue. Oh, interesting. Why do I not see it here? But yeah, interesting. So here there's something new, even though I don't see it here. Fine. Ah. I don't get it. I just received an email that I don't see in my actual web client. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's gone. So, something like that could be it. And yeah, let's use that service somehow. How do I use it? In a controller, right? So I need a controller. I need to figure out, I need to edit somewhere. We have some simple routing here. Redirect to this. So by default shows view main. And this could be, you know, the main controller. Why not? So we have multiple views. We have a controller per view. And can have a look at main HTML here to see how that goes. Jumbotron. What's our CSS saying? Main as CSS. Oh, just one. Jumbo. Jumbotron, there it was. So here we have the definition of that thing. Yeah, maybe I should open my localhost. By the way, what am I using here to do the browser live refresh? Is it browser sync or is it something else? Serve, watch, connect, live reload. Seems to be built in. It's connect. Okay, grunt connect. Yeah, I don't think I need browser sync, but I also think it's kind of the deluxe version of it with many more things that you can do and turn on. And yeah, maybe another day. For now, I think I should be happy with with grunt connect. I don't even know what it does and what it can do, but yeah, cool. So this means I can live edit that, right? And maybe I even make use of this hopefully fantastic thing. I can drop in this in here, select that guy, and now I have them side by side, like so. Yeah, I think that shall suffice, huh? Cool. Can I now switch between them? Yes, I can, and it looks pretty good as well. Cool, so if I change something, then things should update right away. Right, so I changed it. Oh yeah, something did change. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Takes a while. How long does it take to make these changes? 4.8 seconds. Really? Gee. Compass takes so long. Amazing. It's very, very slow. Compass. Ruby. Might be a pure Ruby implementation, but I don't know. Anyway, let's see how fast that is. Let's just kick this one out. That's faster and triggers a reload too. Okay, so div row marketing. Interesting. So let's have a big fat list of katas that you can select from. H1, oops. Apparently I have no auto completion whatsoever, but I also don't do HTML a lot. So is there anything fancy I can use here? Apparently not, or I don't know. My first time with that. Okay, here we have an H1 of katas. That's supposed to be the list. And now I could have what do I want to do? So I would like to just provide some general information about the kata here and maybe a field to filter it. And that's pretty much it. And maybe I even wanna put this up. Oh, I think I should also pull the latest version of my configuration here, of my Atom config. Why is it so slow? Z shell. It seems it wants to do a lot of things with the internet. Oh. I am up to date, it says. Incredible. Control Alt P and N. Yeah, that didn't seem to work for me. Huh. Also doesn't want to put me here. Okay, so that's an Atom thing. It loses focus a lot, and then all of a sudden the cursor won't show up. Ah, that did work for me. Cool. Like so. And the yeoman stuff I can actually remove, but maybe the Jumbotron I can keep and make an input field or something. So here the P ends there. I'm not sure if I just close this myself. God damn it. No big deal. Now it's gone. And maybe I want to put a button in there that that is huge. And does something. Oh no, sorry, it's a field, like a input type text. Okay, does it know what it can do? Type attribute local to the input tag. Let's try the more. Okay, that's very nice. So do I have type? Yes, color, date, button, checkbox. Oh, aha. So button is just a special element for an input of type button. Interesting. See. So what about text? Single line of text. I think that's what I want. Like so. Right now I have no clue how it should look like. But that's kind of nice. Big. And I can put things into it. Oh look, there's even a menu here. How does that come to life? I will find out. Oh. True, it's flexy, right? Like this. Oh man. Yeah. So maybe where's index HTML? Maybe I should make this. Yeah, I shouldn't deal with styling at all. I should actually focus a bit and get my stuff together. So I want to get the testing right? Where are the tests? Controllers main. How do they do it? Do they have some special testing facilities to help with? Yeah. Can I do Karma TDD so that it watches everything? Does that work somehow? Title, Rust, katas test. Oops, I think it was actually here. Katars. Okay. So, grunt. Show me what you can do. TDD or watch. Watch. Puts a server on. Live reload. Yeah. How do I run the tests permanently? Concurrent test server. Apparently not. Oops. Yeah, so for that, I would probably have to. Oh look, undefined is not a function. Where did that happen? Katas.js 11. Okay, so that is something. Yeah, I guess I want to take this one out of here so that it's a bit less awkward to run the test and then focus on these for now. 11, undefined is not a function. So I guess this one didn't work. But Angular is there, right? Should be. It takes way too long to get the test started. Gee. Oh yeah, so that's Angular. Why does service not work? I thought that would be an official thing. Yeah, let's move this out as well. How do I create a service? Do I have to do it like this? I thought it worked without a factory. Huh. This factory returns a function. My service module with the controller and notify. Ah yeah, so it is a function. So you can basically return what you want, huh? So let's do a factory then. And see if that works. Do I not have some comma here? Apparently I have no comma. Oops. Comma. Maybe I can just run it somehow. Comma. JS test. So the watch thing I probably want, huh? Grunt watch. Does it also serve? Ah, it also serves. Now I get it. Maybe it's the same, maybe not. Grunt watch. So does it mean I have a server now or not? No server. It waits. Does it mean that if I change something, it will rerun the tests? It does. If I change a test, it will rerun the tests, huh? Where's the test? For the main controller. And there are the tests, indeed. Cool. Okay, I definitely have to disable JS. There we go. I will also stop printing that one. Because that's way too much stuff going on. Probably it's worth configuring, but I don't know how. So let's disable it. Huh. Yeah, so this one I probably don't want to mess with right now. Let's do this later. And one more time, have a look at how it's set up. Well, I guess I want to have a spec for my. I clicked there. I'm sorry. Oops. There was a shortcut to expand this. Enter works too. Anyway, let's put a directory there. Services. I think it's more like factories, but I call them services. And then I add katas.js. And this stuff I get probably because there's some mocking going on. Let's put this here. So it's a service katas. Now I saved. So katas app is pulled in. Let's see what happens. Still no failure. Really? Did it actually realize that there's a new file? Let's see if it updates when I do something. So how does it do this? It gets the main controller by instantiating it. Inject controller, root scope. So we don't really need anything. I just have to be able to instantiate it and see that it has some data in it. So I guess this is where I want to drop it. And I have a little additional before each that says, okay, katas is factory. Yeah, let's pull it in. Assuming that there is something like it. Factory. And now I should be able to just name it. I don't need a root scope. And yeah, what does it get? Does it, yeah, all this can go. It doesn't need anything, so maybe this actually works. And yeah, it should provide a list of katas. So we have the katas, and maybe we rename it to items or something. So there's not katas, but katas items should be to be greater than 0. So, does anything go here? It's still waiting, so it seems not to pick up new files. How great is that? Oh man. Let's watch again. It's waiting, saving a file. And cool. Undefined is still not a function. Why is that? Why can I not create a simple factory? Angular module. I have to start out with the module. Now I get it. Oops. So the main controller probably does the same thing. Does it? Yeah, it does. So we have to repeat these. All right. I can do that. Module katas app. And then we go ahead with the factory and maybe even beautify it. Nice. I like beautify. Cool. So here we go. Can also put this on a new file and it still beautifies it. And a new line, yes, it does. Yeah, nice. Kind of, probably also a tad unusual. Maybe I should just join it again. I like the other one more. So what does it say now? Does it mean it's good? Or did it just not realize the dependency? Probably it didn't realize the dependency. Yeah. Cool. So, katas app is not available. How come? Injector. You must either misspelled the module or forgot to load it. If registering a module, ensure that you specify dependencies as a second argument. So where did that happen, by the way? In Angular somewhere. But I don't know what triggered it. What triggered it? Oh, tests mock. Interesting. So that seemed to be real application tests, even though you can obviously mock them. This might not have happened here. I mean, I don't see a real mock, maybe. Katas app. So is there a typo? Yeah, there is a typo. Cool. So now it worked. So let's see. Expect that 1 to be 0. Cool. Oh. I do wonder. Katas items. Why didn't execute this before? Oh no. Wrong key. Happens to me a lot that I open arbitrary atom windows, which always takes time. So here we go. Angular mock. Really? Evaluating katas.items. So it would be here, right? And it created the thing, did it? Maybe katas is indeed undefined. Maybe that katas is defined. Does that exist? Maybe in before it doesn't evaluate these. It doesn't matter. Could be. Could be. Yeah, so let's pull this down then. Let's put it here. Undefined is not a function. Evaluate expect katas is defined. What's the problem? Why is that such a big deal? Why can't I just say, I mean, if this does anything useful at all, this would work now and it would fail with the next line. No. What the heck? Why is it evaluating stuff even? Maybe I'm all wrong here. Expect main controller, awesome things. Yeah, so let's try to learn from, by example. Main.js. Oh no. It really happened. I should disable this bloody minimize. Oh, really? Command M will minimize your application. Let's fix this. So, app shortcuts. Is it kind of publicly available somewhere? Minimize. Oh man. Yeah, so I think that's how you have to do it. You have to add your own. minimize, and then some impossible keyboard shortcut. I hope this is impossible enough. Are there even more impossible ones? I hope so. Yeah, I think that's pretty impossible. Cool. So now it should be impossible to minimize. Oh no, it's not. Can I enable it? I can disable this one. Yeah, so these can go away, I guess. These can also go away. Maybe I have to reload the application before that works. Look at that. So that's a very complex minimize now. But it still works for Adam. Yeah, let's close it. And try again. But first, I think I want to save this project. Katas indeed. Cool. So Adam, close and come back up. Maybe it will work then. If not, okay, it works now, cool. It works because it doesn't work. Editor has crashed, what? That's a first timer for me. Maybe it crashes Adam if you overwrite this. Let's see if I can reproduce it. I can reproduce it. Awesome. So now it just crashes. Oh, it still crashes. Yeah, I guess that totally doesn't work with Adam. Of course. It's always funny. I tried something and I seem to find all the bugs. Maybe I shouldn't be a dev. Maybe I should be QA. Yeah. So one more time. So I open up anything, maybe not even that one. Maybe good Python and it will not crash. Maybe it's unrelated. Oh, interesting. Now minimize works again for some weird reason. Maybe it's just katas that is crashing. Oh, yeah. Amazing. So does it mean I can't work on that anymore? Yeah, maybe I just remove this for now and hope the best. Probably it's a plugin that is misbehaving. And the moment I do anything, it will kind of crash. Oh man. Yeah. Maybe I have a fraction of a second to close this window. But it will crash anyway. Wow. And it can't even save these changes because it crashes too fast. Whew. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. It didn't crash. I mean, wow. So it must be something with the plugin that apparently goes crazy, maybe uses too much memory. is very busy. Incredible. Autocomplete Python, linter, Rust. Both languages are not of relevance for katars. Let's see. Crashes too fast. Yeah, that about that. Let's see if there is anything it can pick up here. Okay, I guess I have to close that one because it seriously spams the console. And now maybe there's something showing up. Good. Removing excessive log file. So that's the one crash report. What happens? The Atom helper crashes. Bad access. So this crash could of course be an attempted attack. It's in V8. Incredible. So the V8 engine crashes on me. Amazing. Huh. Okay. The session is not as fruitful as I would have hoped, because I was thinking I can at least do something, but with that in place, is there maybe an Atom safe mode or something? And Atom V8 crash. Maybe I'm not the only one. Oh, damn it. Atom editor. Huh. Instead it has crashed, restarting it and reopening it, and crash it again due to a stack overflow. Okay, for me it's not a stack overflow. I don't think so. Okay, so here's the save mode. Atom save. I will try that. Probably there are no plugins that way. There are. Let's see. Can it be reproduced? I guess so. It's already hanging. And it died. Huh. But does not load packages from Atom packages or Atom dev packages. If you can no longer reproduce the problem in save mode, it's likely it was caused by one of the packages. To figure out which package is causing trouble, set it up normally again, open the settings, and then disable each package. Restart or reload. Yeah. Oh wait, after I disabled JSCS, huh? This is when it's all of a sudden started. Huh. Did I actually close it? Did I close it completely? Maybe not, because it shouldn't have loaded any package. Even though it kind of does. Huh. JS hint I should have. Okay, that one is enabled. JSCS. Maybe I uninstall it. before anything worse happens. Okay. Yeah, could be the linter. Maybe it is JS hint. Oh. Why do these programs just allow me to run it in any mode without ever refusing? Weird. So that's why the safe mode never did anything for me. Now it shouldn't have loaded anything. That's good. Now let's open this one. Okay. So it means it's a plugin. Nice. Awesome. Which one would it be? I guess I will have to find out the hard way. By enabling them, maybe. So can I enable them? Packages could also be a theme, but maybe not. Let's see. No, they seem to be enabled for him, so we cannot do that. Let's close everything and save it. Oh, actually, wait, these settings won't be stored with my package settings anyway. But yeah, let's try it without the save mode. Oh, and there it crashed. Amazing. So yeah, let's disable all the JS related packages, language JavaScript, language JSON. So the linter, yeah, the linter should now be closed. Does it make a difference? Maybe it's also the theme? Yeah, or I disable all my packages and then enable them again. Ctags could also be it. Yeah, let's do ctags. Huh. Doesn't seem to matter to him. So let's see what is disabled now. Amazing! I didn't expect that to happen at all. Didn't think it is possible. So there you go. JS, are these disabled? No, they're not really disabled. JS hint. Oh. Let's see if it's disabled now or not. Open it. And it's still alive. Here's the spec. Awesome. Still alive. This means maybe it was ctag. I would like to have the linter. So it should tell me that there is a missing thing. Good. So ctags, I suppose it was. Awesome. That's fixed. Oh. Okay, it's still working. Cool. So let's go back to the original issue. Undefined is not a function. Let's log. Let's log katas, I guess this is undefined now, huh? Yeah, it's undefined. So that's not how to instantiate a factory. How would I do it? Let's have a look. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Yeah, actually I wanna instantiate it somehow. There must be a general way to instantiate these things. Maybe. Testing. Services. REST and custom services. Yeah, I guess that's not what I was looking for, but here we have a factory. Okay. And make a new module with that. I don't need any of this, but it would be very interesting to see how it's instantiated. So the injector must instantiate that somehow, right? Main.js inject controller. So do I have this inject? Yes. Factory. So it doesn't throw here. Does it mean it just swallows it? Or does it mean factory does in fact exist? Huh. I don't even see it. So it seems to swallow everything. Even std out there, which makes it a tiny little harder to use. And I do it beforehand, so even if that is failing, that should still work. Just a hello. No hello. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That starts out a bit harder than expected. So how do you test this stuff? Tell me. Yeah. Before each module, here we are. Oh, maybe I can just inject it, right? So what about this? That could do something. Yay! Yeah, I just injected. Nice. It is that easy, after all. And I would wonder, can I maybe even inject stuff here? Probably. But it's, I guess, more comfortable to do it here. Write a list of katas failed. Undefined is not a function. So why is katas once again undefined? Are you kidding me? Or as expects undefined? Come on. Why doesn't it tell you which binding is not working for him. So that is also a function. Katas line 16. So this one fails. Oh, I guess is undefined is actually not there. Which system am I using here, by the way? Is this Jasmine? Yeah. It's Jasmine. And it's Jasmine any. What does it mean? Yeah, let's put this a bit closer. npm ls Jasmine. Does this work? I don't know why everything takes so long here. Comma Jasmine. So now there's no matching happening by default. 036, really. That young. Because I thought, yeah, no wait, comma Jasmine. It's this plugin again. So it might actually use yeah. Would be nice if it would show or would list would list dependencies as well. Because that's just a plugin, right? That's not Jasmine itself. Oh. Run with L to see more context. Really? Does it work? Probably. It kind of does work. Well. All right. Yeah, let's get the docs on this thing. Yeah. 1.3. I have no idea which one I am on. I should be knowing that, huh? npm ls without anything should give me a whole lot of additional information though. And yeah, there it is, 234, so it's bleeding edge. How do I do it? Expect. So this expect thing, what can you do? Expectations. So I can negate things, that's good. The matchers. Jasmine has a rich set of matchers included. But which kind of matches are there? I think here is to be defined, not to be defined. That's, hey, to be undefined. Okay. What did I try? Is undefined. Okay. Not to be defined. Yeah. And not to forget, Jasmine will just keep going. So if anything is kind of nonsensical from the start, it will just ignore it. Not to be defined. Okay, cool. To be greater than, there was another issue. Expected 1 to be 0. Cool. So yeah, oops. That basically works. Awesome. So there's the first tiny bit of test-driven development here. So we can do something now. And yeah, in main, main.js. Yeah, maybe not the test, but the actual controller. Awesome things. Yeah, I would like to have injected the katas service so that I can then maybe drop it oh, this awesome things. Yeah. Should attach a list of awesome things to the scope. But this doesn't happen, right? Or is this bound to the scope then? Huh. Yeah. What is this? This should just be an instance of the thing, and by default it has nothing, right? It's also not the scope. So that should, in fact, fail. Yeah, so now it's gone. That's fine. Also, I don't care if it's on the main controller or not, but what's the main file saying? Does it use awesome things at all? No, it doesn't. Okay. Doesn't matter. What does the time say? 1 hour. Yeah, I guess if I can say anything, then yeah, finally we have the values here. I could put it onto the controller here as well. I also thought it would. Yeah, it doesn't return an object, right? Doesn't matter. Let's see what this is. That would be interesting. That would be very nice. Yeah. Do I want to put it onto the controller, by the way, the katas, or do I want to put it onto a scope? I kind of would prefer the scope. Definitely so. JS hint failed. All right. And then I can say scope katas is katas items, like that. And then this guy can say, can verify that the main controller has something. I wonder why it cannot just inject it. Main controller gets a scope. Place here mock dependencies. Okay, so that's probably kind of a dependency injection, right? So here you give it everything that you want it to have. Yeah, let's just say that the katas are not 0. Does this make any sense to him? Oh, this undefined starts to get annoying. Oh yeah, it's part of the scope now, right? So the scope should have these. Let's see. Wow, it actually worked. Awesome. Cool. So that's awesome katas. to the scope, right? This is what it does and nothing more. It also logs the contents, and this is an empty object. Okay, fair enough. Because indeed it can do nothing, right? And then you would start assigning functions to yourself. I think it's also possible to return an object or something that is then used instead. Possibly, maybe, but I don't know. I actually don't know how that really works, but it's good enough. Okay, cool. So now let's use the katas. We have scope katas, and we could use a loop here, right? How should it look like? ng repeat. Yeah, let's see how that works. Repeat. There it is. So then it wants to be an attribute. I see, and repeats whatever element it is on. So the general case is if you have a div here, ng repeat for kata in katas, it's on the scope, right? Put a div around it, like so. Beautify. Very nice. And now we should get the kata name here and can do additional things. Let's see if that makes any sense. So can I probably want to open this. Do I have localhost? No. Can I launch it? Grunt serve. So far so good. Should actually bring up the browser right away. Up. It's interesting. It wants to watch, but they seem to be watching different things. Or does it both work? Let's see. So I kill the watch here. So serve probably brings up the server as well and watches, right? Oh, and there's nothing. Why? Unknown provider, katas. So did I name it? Oh yeah, katas.js. Where does it come in? Who pulls it in, by the way? Who pulls in the scripts and where? Oh, there's even analytics here. No. Thank you. And oh, that's the Bower stuff. I think I have to bring in the file here. How can I duplicate a line? So that is services, katas. So, kata.name. That's something. If I would actually put handlebars around, this could possibly work. Voila. Cool. That was a bit far more difficult than I expected, but probably it's just me. So no big deal here. And yeah, that would totally work. I would like to use that field to filter the kata objects somehow. Let's see, but let's do this in the next session. So thanks for watching and have a great day.